Do you think we should wait? You can tell me in the chat box. Do tell me in the chat box if we should wait or we should not wait. I'm waiting. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much for cooperating, because I know that you would surely agree we should wait. This is a right example of a right personality. Personality does not mean the how we look. I I believe you'll agree with me. Personality means when you show humility, when you show humbleness towards others, right? Because we have got around 200 registration. I know this was planned at the 11th hour. At 5 o'clock only, we planned to have a session. And there was some tragedy. I could not plan in a morning time. Then I thought, let's have a session at 7. 5 o'clock we planned, at 7 we are having a session. But this is amazing. Like in this just short span, 200 people came to register. Now some people might be facing a technical issues to join. My team is helping them, because we know that some people are facing the issues to join. They are having technical issues. Okay, before we continue, I would like to ask you, what do you think the personality is? What is personality? How would you explain personality in a one word or a two word? If you are asked a question, how would you explain personality in one or two word? What is personality? What is personality for you? Because everybody will have a different meaning of personality. Behavior. Anavli is saying behavior, Trupti self, behavior and nature. That's Anavli has said. Effective communication, Rahul Tiwari. Rajesh Sharma, body language. Dinesh Gorvat, true view. True view of one, like true view of an individual, or true view of what? Like, isn't it very misunderstood word personality? What I feel is it is really misunderstood. Like the place I belong to, Haryana, and that Hisar, here personality means English. I believe this is misunderstood word. Personality, some people have thought personality is speaking fluent English means personality, but I completely disagree. How many of you agree speaking good English and the fluent English is personalities, is having a good personality? I would not agree with that. I would say language is not the part of personality. Language is only the way you communicate. Communication is the part of personality. Communication is the part of personality. Okay. Now I think a lot more people have joined, and many people must be joining right now, and they'll be with us in some time. So let's go ahead with our today's session. Once again, good morning, everyone, and welcome to Zoom live session on personality development. And this is a most misunderstood term, which I feel is this is most misunderstood term. How many of you agree with me? If you agree with me, type A, that this is misunderstood term. Personality development is a misunderstood term. I am sure this also, like a lot of people would agree with me. Yes, personality development is a misunderstood term. Yes, thank you very much for showing your agreement and for second my thought. So let's get ahead. Before we go ahead, I would again like to ask one question. You must be thinking, hey, Pankaj, you go and you ask a lot of questions. I just want to know, where do you belong to? Which part of the country you belong to? You need to type your state name. The state you belong to, you need to just type the name of your state. Let me see, from like all over the world, how many states people we have got. Rajasthan, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Haryana, Telangana, Maharashtra, Uttar Pradesh, Mathura. Mathura is not a state, I think. Kerala. Okay. Superb. MP, Haryana, UP, Karnataka, Haryana, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Andhra Pradesh. I feel very happy because this has given us an opportunity to reach more people. What is this? This is internet. This digital word is a really fast word, and it has brought entire word on a 5-inch screen or a 14-inch screen. As today, you are able to see me that also sitting like um, 2000 or 5000 or 7000 kilometers sitting away from me. You're able to see me. I'm able to see you people. You're able to listen to me. We are live right now. That's superb. And all the people from Haryana, hey, I'm from Haryana. I really feel happy when I get some people from Haryana attending my session and a workshop. I really feel happy because some years before I heard people from Haryana are not up to that level. They don't believe in these type of sessions and they don't attend it. The time I started my institute in Haryana in year 2005, I got to know this. But today, you see, we have got good number of people from Haryana attending the session. I feel proud. Let's get ahead with the today's session. First of all, you need to know your coach. How many of you know me already? If you know me already, I don't need to introduce. If you are attending my workshop first time, let me tell you, my name is Pankaj Asija and I love to be addressed by my name, Pankaj Asija. A lot of people address me by my name, sir. So I just tell them, my name is Pankaj Asija. I'm not sir. Respect does not come in sir. Respect is in the name also. And the name brings us together. Leadership Mindset Strategy, Peak Performance Expert, professional speaker coach, and founder of PSL Institute. Let's deep dive into a great learning now. I just request you to sit straight, to have a dive into a deep learning. Why do I tell you to sit straight? Because a lot of people are having their mobile phone and sitting on a couch and in the slouch back position. This is a very lazy posture. You won't be able to understand and grab anything. If you really want to inculcate the values which you will be learning today, you need to sit straight. Look at this small child, how he's diving into water, diving deep into water. In the same way, we need to now dive deep into the learning. What is personality? This is a session which I took last time, I think 4 years before, in 2016. And the first time I took this session with the same slides, I've not changed anything in the slides today. Not even a single wording, not even a single alphabet has been changed in the today's slide, except 4 5 beginning slides I have been added. Because that time I was not the member of PSA, I was not the member of APSS. The first time when I took this session, it was year 2009. When the institute were very small, when very less people knew me. Today I'm repeating the same presentation. You might feel it, this is very old presentation, these things we have heard a lot more times. Let me tell you why I made this PPT around 12 years before. Thinking this, I would give the overview of a personality. What is basic personality? We need to know personality in the depth first, then only we can work on the personality. So today I'll be sharing my views on the personality and I'll be detailing about the personality through my 12-year-old presentation. Now you must think this, why didn't I feel of changing this PPT, this PowerPoint presentation, even after 12 years? Because after visiting other countries, visiting all over the India and getting coached by almost all top coaches in the world, I just felt one thing, the presentation which I made in the 2009 is absolutely right. Let's get ahead with the topic, personality development. The very first point I would like to tell you here is do not compare yourself with anyone in this world. Yes. See, I've seen a lot of people when they start comparing themselves, he looks better than me. He earns more than me. He has better house than mine. He has better car than mine. He is a bodybuilder. I look weaker in front of him. His dressing is good. His this is good. His that is good. Like couple of things we tell, couple of things. My dear friends, now the time you are comparing yourself with anyone in the world, with anyone in the world, don't you think so? You are somewhere insulting yourself. You're putting yourself down. The right thing is we should never put ourselves down. Mean never ever put ourselves down. We should basically focus on ourselves only. We should only talk about ourselves, not about others. If you think like you don't look good or you don't look up to that mark or something like that, then you need to just say, I need to upgrade myself. In that way, you are not putting yourself down, my dear friends. You cannot compare yourself with others. When you are comparing yourself with others, you are insulting yourself. You know who said this? Bill Gates said it. And I realized this in year 2009. Before that, I always used to compare myself with others. I used to think like they speak better than me, they have more money, they have better knowledge, and blah 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 things. But in year 2009, I started thinking about myself only, and I started thinking, hey Pankaj, I need to learn more. Pankaj, I need to work on myself. Pankaj, I need to upgrade myself. And that time, I started looking better than many. You need to do the same now. Now, we use the term personality frequently, very frequently, but what does it actually mean? We generally say, no, he has wonderful personality, he has no personality, or he has a personality plus, or something like that. We say he has personality conflict, or why do we use this term? What does this term mean? She has her mother personality, and so on. We use couple of words now. My question from you, hey, is what does this personality mean here? She has a wonderful personality. What does it mean? Why do we use this term? How many of you are there to tell me that? Why do we use this term? Because they look good? The way she carries herself for behavior, thinking, define our behavior, okay? It means people will see physical appearance, behavior, okay? Great, good going. The personality, the first thing which we observe in people is appearance, leadership quality, goal setting, and attitude and behavior. You see, we love Sachin Tendulkar. Do we love him for appearance? How many of you would say we love Sachin Tendulkar and Dhoni for the appearance? Dhoni we love for the leadership. And he carries good personality. We say, hey, he carries a good personality. He's a great person. Great person mean a great personality I'm talking about. But there I'm mentioning his leadership because we know him for leadership. And Sachin we know for the performance. We know for goal setting. Same. When we say Amitabh Bachchan has a good personality, does it mean that he looks good, or it means something else? That he has been very consistent. Mukesh Ambani is a great personality. Are we talking about his looks now? No, we are not talking about his looks. We're talking about the way he handles people, the way he manages business. My dear friend, I want to tell you the personality is not only the appearance, it is just the first glimpse. The appearance is a first glimpse or a first impression. Now, let me tell you something more about the first impression. How many of you agree with me? The first impression is the last impression. Do you agree with me? If you agree, type A. If you agree, type A in chat box. I knew you would agree, but I completely disagree with the statement. First impression is not the last impression. When you look a very beautiful girl, a very beautiful girl, you just fall in love, and we men know we fall in love every week, and every week our love is true. All the man must be thinking, hey Pankaj, what are you talking? This is true. This is true. And you look a very beautiful girl, you look at a very beautiful girl, and then you go to propose her, and you are just in love with that girl. As you say, talk to her, you say, excuse me. And the girl speaks in a very harsh language. "Ke kab hai?" The same time, you'll think, oh, my choice is wrong, I believe. So the first impression is appearance. But this impression is changed within 10 seconds. 10 seconds of a first conversation. Let me tell you, my dear friend, first impression is not the last impression. It lasts for a long time sometimes. Let's say you meet me first time, you get a coaching from me a first time. This is my complete coaching program is a first impression for you now. And this 1 month program has become a first impression for you. And you'll say, hey, Pankaj is so humble, so nice, blah and blah and blah and blah. A lot of things you talk about me, you appreciate, admire me. And then you tell this to all your family members. Then one of your family member gets a coaching from me and say, he taught well, but he's so arrogant. Today he did not behave well. When I spoke to him, he spoke very arrogantly. Then you must be thinking like, he might not be in a good mood or something. He was very rude and angry. I think something wrong has happened. That's how he has behaved. Otherwise, he is nice. Second time, this complaint is given to you by someone else. That time also, you say, I think he might not be in a good mood. Third time again, but fourth time, you'll start believing. You'll think, my first impression, I think, was wrong. In reality, Pankaj is not a good boy, a good man. So, first impression lasts for a long. It is not a last impression. Now, how many of you agree first impression is a last impression? Now, how many of you agree first impression is last impression? You still agree? No. It just lasts for a long time. Yes, it just lasts for a long time. Great. I hope you understand. So, do we have other skills in the personality? Like four things I've told you: appearance, leadership, goal setting, attitude, and behavior. Now, does the personality have more things? It has self esteem. Self esteem means how much do you respect yourself? But you need to understand the difference between self esteem and ego. The thin line, you need to understand that. Communication, the way you convey your message, this is the most essential part of a personality. Speaking and a communication skills is the most essential skill of our life. And irony in this skill is not taught to us in our school colleges. How many of you agree with me that schools and colleges are not working on a speaking and a communication skills, and this is the most essential skill? If you don't have this skill, then you cannot reach anywhere in your life. If you agree, type A. Yes, you agree. Time management is again the part of personality. If you want to have a good personality, you need to work on each and every skill. Each and every skill. You need to work on your appearance, definitely on appearance, leadership, goal setting, self esteem, communication, time management, your physique, the way you look, the way you carry yourself. Physique even include like sometimes we are bodybuilder and we really have a good physique, but we carry our body in the wrong way, so your physique will not look good. Yeah. Team skills. How do you manage team? When you're working in a corporate and you're not able to manage a team well, you don't carry a good personality. How good you look, how good your communication is, if you cannot manage a team, the company might fire you. Performance. What do we know Sachin for? Performance. Performance. Interpersonal skills. See, there are these two skills are very essential: interpersonal and intrapersonal. Interpersonal mean when you talk to somebody else, when you behave with somebody else, when you have a chemistry with someone else. And intrapersonal, when you talk to yourself. How do you manage your own thoughts, own conflicts? That is intrapersonal. The quality of your language, the quality of your body language, the quality you maintain. Let's say you are dealing in some product, and if you maintain the quality of that product, then also people would say, hey, he has a good personality. Motivation, self motivation, I call it a self motivation. Now, personality over? No. Body language, IQ, your perception. Yeah, perception, body language, and IQ, I believe, like, very important. IQ and perception is very important. Our perception, when the way we look at the things look things look to us. The way we look at the things will look to us in the same way. This is true. Now, let me tell you, when I say he went to this doctor and shot the doctor, he was so angry. He came inside the doctor's room and shot it. He's a killer. Everybody sitting in that restaurant and that hotel or that hospital, anywhere, like, let's say, let's take an example. Now this reminds me about one story. One man rushed to hospital with his son, the son who has recently met with a serious accident, and now he's shouting, where the hell doctor is? He needs to operate my son. Why he's not here? And everybody's looking at that man now. The father is so angry because he wants doctor to be present. He is telling that it's doctor's duty, this is the duty time, he should be present here. My son is in the he's running a race with the life right now. He might lose this race if a doctor does not reach on the time. The nurse says, so don't worry, doctor is on the way, he's just coming. In same while, like, the father sees the doctor rushing towards the operation theater room. He just rushed to the room. The father keeps saying, hey, hello, doctor, my son, my son. But doctor does not pay attention, goes inside the room, does the operation for 2 hours, comes out of the room. The father says, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Doctor says, operation is successful. He starts saying a lot of things, you are a god, and blah, 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 the things. And the doctors is in hurry, like, he does not speak to the father and goes away. Father says, hey, what the hell attitude he shows? He has done his duty. Why he's so arrogant? Why he's not talking? The nurse says, sir, he was in the cremation ground. He was doing the last rites of his son. He lost his son today morning only. And when we gave him a phone call, he said, I don't want any other father to face the same position. I'm just coming. And that's why he was in hurry, sir. The perception of a man completely changed about a doctor now. The father who was just telling a doctor arrogant, now he was saying so humble, so nice. So our perception plays very important role. If you ever read the book of Tony Blair of a leadership, in that Tony Blair says, once he was traveling by a train, he is busy reading his newspaper. Train stops at one stop. Man gets in the train with 3 kids. The man comes and sits next to Tony Blair. And those 3 kids, aging between one child 7 to 8 year old, another 11 12 year old, and another one uh, around 11 to like 3 to 4 year old, and they are creating mess in the train now. They're going, they're snatching newspaper, they're shouting, they're crying. Tony Blair looks at the father. He's not responding. The father has closed his eyes and sleeping. One son son of that man, one child, I must say, he goes to somebody and drops his tea. As the tea is dropped, this man starts shouting. Tony Blair thinks now this father will wake up and respond, but he's not responding. This is frustrating to Tony Blair. Tony Blair's got angry and sad. Hey man, are these not your kids? They've come with you and you're not paying attention to them. They're disturbing everybody. You see, like your son has just dropped the tea. Your this son is snatching paper from others. Can't you take care of your kids? This man says, my kids have just lost their mother. We're coming from a hospital. I think they don't know how to respond to this sorrow. This is the reason they're behaving. And I also don't know how to react, how to stop them. Tony Blair's perception completely changed. A minute before, he was thinking this man is very careless, irresponsible. Now he's thinking, how should Tony Blair respond to this man? And how this man is taking care of himself and kids now. So perception is a very, very essential. Relationship and conflict. How do you manage relationships, my dear friends? Yeah, relationship with anyone, like relationship with your team members, relationship with your partner, relationship with your parents, your brothers, your neighbors, your friends. How do you manage relationships and conflicts? That is a part of personality. No, I'll be not be telling today how to manage it. I've already created a one superb course of 30 videos, like in the 30 video tutorials I'm teaching this personality development, each and every aspect of a personality development, that also in very depth. Today I'm giving the overview of personality, the management, lateral thinking, decision making skills. Yeah, decision making skills, decision making, like uh, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam had made the decision. Decision making like Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji has made the decision. Decision making like Lal Bahadur Shastri ji has made the decision. When we were not getting the grain from outside, the wheat from outside, Lal Bahadur Shastri said, no problem. We will not give up, will not stop our fighting with the Pakistan. If you stop giving us a wheat, no problem. Our Indians will stand strong and they will not eat food at one time of the day. They'll eat food only 2 times in place of 3 times. They can stay hungry. Wasn't it the decision? So decision making skills, like when you're playing a game, let's say a cricket game or football, it is a fraction of second you have to make a decision. So that's called decision making skills. The way, then I would like to describe the personality, that the way in which the person does such things and as remembering, thinking or loving is called personality. So personality is not only a single word. It has couple of things, mean couple of things. It has everything. I've just explained it. The most important for the personality is self development. We don't have everything. We might be very good with decision making, we might be very good with goal setting, we might be very good with time management, we might be very good with leadership, but what about perception, what about attitude, what about other part of the personality? If we are not good, then how do we get the overall good personality, all round development of a personality? For that we need to do the self assessment. What is self assessment? Self assessment is simple, like, let me tell you, you need to assess yourself what part of your personality is not good. Let's say I say my lateral thinking is not good. Let's say I say my interpersonal skills are not good, my intrapersonal skills are not good, or my communication or my public speaking skills are not good. Once I get to know what are my skills which I'm not good at, then I plan to learn these skills, and I learn these skills at the are it's self development. Now let me tell you one thing about it. Couple of years before, I did not know how to do bungee jumping. I did not know swimming. I did not know even to do. I remember 2008 when I go to I gym first time. That time I could not do even a one push up. I could not do even a one push up. So I realized that I need to work on that. I learned to do push ups. I learned to um, lift those dumbbells. I learned to basically do exercise. I was not aware of how to do yoga, but I came to know I did it. I found my decision making skills are not good. I worked on my decision making skills. I took particularly training on that. I got to know my leadership skills are not good. I took a training on that how should leader work. Now, my question from you is, what part of personality do you think you are lagging behind? Can you please tell me one thing which you think you need to work on? Immediately, you need to work on that. That can be anything. That can be anything. Leadership qualities. Savi saying leadership. Rohit, communication skill. Time management. Effective communication. Communication, negotiation, procrastination, presentation and the client communication, time management. Okay. A lot of people have mentioned communication, confidence, appearance. Trupti, appearance is nothing. Appearance is a very, I think 0.001% is given to appearance in the personality. Fitness, interpersonal and intrapersonal skill. Please find some workshop on the same things and do learn it. Do learn it. So let's leave this part of the uh, self-assessment. I've already told you. Now, few quotations. Now, have you understood what basically personality is? What new have you learned so far? My class is not over yet. What new have you learned so far? Have you got a more clarity today on the personality? If you have got a more clarity on the personality today, type C. The first thing is that at least we should know what personality is. Great. Now, few things which I'm going to, these are selected quotations, very selected quotations, and I have implemented in my life, and the same I'm going to tell you today. Be a winner. Action speaks. That's why I always say action takers are the winners. My guru Shiv Khera ji said it. Be a good finder. Make a habit of doing it. Main good finder mean we need to find good things in others. We need to find goodness of others. We don't need to ever point out mm, their any mistake, and we don't need to criticize others. We basically need to become a good finder. Develop an attitude of gratitude. How many times have you told your father, mother, husband, wife, your kids that I'm thankful to you, you have you have done this for me, or you have made me feel like this? Have you ever confessed your love towards your mother and father? Have you ever told like how much your mother have done for you? Have you told like you have been really grateful and thankful to them? Have you shown your gratitude towards your mother and father? How many of you have shown your gratitude to particularly towards mother and father? If you have done, if you have shown your gratitude towards mother and father, not on the Mother's Day and Father's Day, this social media has brought these days to us, and now we think like, okay, it's a Mother Day, let's get a photo clicked, and we are busy just posting that photograph on our social media rather spending time with them. If you have confessed your love and gratitude towards your mother and father, type M for mother and F for father. What if I say this should be your daily ritual? Showing your gratitude towards parents, showing your gratitude towards your life partners, showing your gratitude towards your kids, showing your gratitude towards your friends, teachers. And if you buy something from someone, Be thankful to the person. Show your gratitude towards each and everybody you ever come across. Even your enemy teaches you a lot. Get into a continuous education program. The day your education stops, your learning stops, everything would stop in your life. Get into a continuous education program. Build up positive self-esteem. Positive self-esteem means you need to respect yourself before you respect others. The time you start respecting yourself, people will start respecting you. Stay away from the negative influencers. Let me share this with one example. Nearby my home, one uncle stays. Let me take the name of Khetrpal, Mr. Khetrpal. This uncle and I had a very good chemistry. We have two, three common people also who we walk in a park together. We play Ludo also sometimes in the park. So we are the group of six people. And now this uncle one day had some argument with my friend, or I can say our mutual known person. And after that day, whenever uncle talked to me, he spoke something negative about our mutual friend, about Mr. Agarwal. He did it once, I kept quiet. He did it twice, I kept quiet. He did it thrice, I kept quiet. And fourth time when he criticized him in front of me, you know what my reply? Uncle, I really respect you. You are a nice man. And I know he has done wrong with you. But if you talk to me again s- negative about anyone, it's not about Mr. Agarwal, negative about anyone. So I think I will have to stop talking to you because I like to stay with positive people. And you have been talking so negative for the last 4 5 days. Next time, again, he talked negative. And while he started talking negative, I just left the place. I just left the place. And after that day, I've never spoken to him. How many people have you left like that? People who are talking negative about anyone. Let me tell you one thing. If some people are criticizing someone else today in front of you, tomorrow they'll criticize you in front of someone else. Because they are habitual of criticizing. Learn to like the things that need to be done. There are a lot of things which we need to do, but we do not like. So you need to learn how to like them. Start your day with a positive attitude. Start your day with a gratitude. Start your day with a self-esteem and self-love. These are the few things which have transformed my life, and I want you to inculcate these in your life. You can take a screenshot of this. You can take a screenshot of this. Taken? Let's go ahead. 6 simple ways. By these 6 ways, people will start liking you. Become genuinely interested in other people. When someone is talking to you, you might not be interested, but you need to show that you are really interested in someone else. When you show your interest in someone, the person will start loving you and liking you. The first thing is that we need to show our interest in someone else's conversation, in someone else's talk, in someone else's words, because everyone likes to talk about himself or herself, and we need to listen. And if we are not a good listener, if we are not listening to them carefully, they will not like us. Smile and remember the person's sweetest name. But I have a very bad memory. I forget people's name. Smile, I have smile, but I forget people's name. Then what do? Let's say I have forgotten your name, and I'll say, "Hey Pratik, how are you?" So my name is Deepak. Yes, Deepak, I know your name is Deepak, but Pratik suits, you know. I have another student nowadays who is attending my session. He simply talks like you, and he simply looks like. So I believe like Pratik suits you. So this is my way. But never tell a person that you have forgotten the name. You can manage like that. I generally don't forget. I remember the name. Be a good listener, mean very good listener. Encourage others to talk about themselves. Yes, if I'm talking to you, then I need to encourage you to talk about yourself. If I keep talking, you will not listen to me. Talking in the terms that other person's interest. Let's say you are interested in cars, and I'm talking about pet dogs. You are not interested, you're barely interested in pet dogs, so you would not talk to me. So I need to always talk about your interest. If you're interested in cars, I need to talk about cars. If you're interested in bikes, I need to talk about bike. If you're interested in pet animals, I need to talk about pet animals. If you want somebody to like you, just check out what thing the person interested in. Make the other person feel important. Yes, you should always make people feel that they are important to you, beat anyone. Win people to your way of thinking. The only way to get best of an argument is to avoid it. Here I'll tell you one thing, and you need to tell me how many of you have understood it. If you argue with a fool, there are two fools. If you understand, type you. I repeat it. If you argue with a fool, there are two fools. If you understand, type you. I repeat it. If you argue with a fool, there are two fools. You never need to speak this. You just need to get away from there. And this, let's say you are having an argument with me and I keep quiet. That time you will think, hey, he's dumb. He does not have a way of argument. And I'll think in my mind, why to argue with a fool? You need to save your time, your energy, my dear friends. Don't argue with a fool. Otherwise, if you want to end the conversation of argument, say, I don't want to have an argument with you, because I always believe in, if you argue with a fool, there are two fools. The person would say, hey, are you calling me fool? You say, no, I'm calling myself fool. But in reality, that ego will hurt of that person a lot, and you will feel good. Give respect to other person's opinion. Always say, hey, you are right. You cannot say, the way you're building house is not good. The car you bought, this is not good. Oh, my dear friend, everybody has a different opinion and different life. That's why somebody marries the Aishwarya Rai and somebody marries Deepika Padukone. What if we start wearing same type of clothes, because our opinions are same, our likes are same, and we all are wearing a red color shirt with a yellow flowers? How would we look? We would definitely would not look good. Wearing same, right? We have a different opinion, and we should respect others' opinion. Never say you are wrong. If you are wrong, admit it. If you are wrong, admit it. Begin always in a friendly way. Let the other person do a great deal of talking. Mean, let the person talk. If we are in the conversation, if I allow you to talk more, you will you will want to talk to me more and more, because I have allowed you to talk more. Honestly, try honestly to see the things from others' point of view. And this is very important. If you're talking to a salesman, now stand at a place of a salesman and think, is he right? He's right. Be very sympathetic with others person ideas. Give the other person, say yes, yes, immediately. If a person is asking you something, say yes, you're right. Appeal to the nobler motives. Dramatize your ideas. I can explain these all the points, but if I explain all the points now, would you like to attend the further session on personality? No, I'll be dramatizing your idea. I can explain this in 1 hour. I can take complete 1 hour session on the same. So I would like to take another session on this. Throw down a challenge. Never take a challenge. Mean, sometimes we take challenge, that also publicly and all. This type of challenges, like some stupid challenges are accepted by the really by the stupid people. I always say being stupid is nice, but being over stupid is always wrong. I mean, every now and then we are habitual of saying it's challenge, it's challenge, it's challenge. Oh, please throw down a challenge and do the work sincerely. And remember, if you fail to prepare, you are prepared to fail. Now, let me tell you, I've told you some traits of personality. Then I told you, you need to find out which traits you're lagging behind and the work on that particular trait through self development. Then some quotations I've told you, which I have implemented in my life to have an overall personality. Then I've told you some of the things by which, if you start doing in the same way, people will start liking you. Because why do we have a good personality? We want to have a good personality because people like us. And at last, I'm telling you now, if you fail to prepare, if you fail to prepare for a good personality, you should be prepared to fail. I hope you understand it. Now, this I can remove this. Oh, okay, okay. This is a very important point I'm going to tell you, and I'm sure you would like to listen that. How many of you have heard about Turkey? Turkey even takes dung. So one day, Turkey was sitting on the ground and wanted to climb the tree, was not able to climb the tree, was not able to reach on the high of the tree. Then Turkey suddenly took a dung, and the turkey saw the dung has given the turkey a great energy. The turkey was able to reach the first branch of a tree. Then next morning again, turkey took more dung, and by doing this, turkey reached at the top of the tree. And when a turkey reached at the top of the tree, turkey started singing. The farmer saw the turkey disturbing and bothering the trees and other plants. Farmer simply shot the turkey. Now let me tell you, sometimes doing wrong activities, you can reach the top, but you cannot stay on the top. I wish you understand that. One more thing I would like to share here. Once one bird in the winter was traveling to the African countries, because African countries were having that time summer. So on the way, the bird completely froze. Bird was frozen and fell down. Bird was just about to die. At the same time, cow passing by passed the dung on bird. As the dung went on the bird felt relaxed in that warmth dung. And the when bird felt relaxed, birds took the beak out and started singing. And cat passing by found the bird singing, took the bird out of a dung and ate. Now lessons. Everybody who drops dung on you is not your enemy. The cow dropped dung on the bird was not the enemy. And when everyone who takes you out of a dung is not your friend. The cat took the bird out of dung was not a friend. And if you are in the deep shit, always keep quiet. The bird was in a deep shit, but bird started singing. I hope you understand. How many of you like this story? If you like this story, type L. The same story I used like 3 years, like not 3 years, in 2009. Not everyone drops shit on you is your enemy. Not everyone who gets you out of the shit is your friend. And when you are in a deep shit, keep your mouth shut. Now, I always finish my presentations and like when in 2009 I started delivering such type of personality development session, all my personality development session I finish with one song. You need to first tell me here how many people you do not understand Hindi. If you don't understand Hindi, type H. Let me see if you don't understand Hindi. How many people cannot understand Hindi? If there is someone who cannot understand Hindi, because I'm going to play one song in Hindi. Nirja cannot understand Hindi, okay? Krishna cannot understand Hindi. Suganya cannot understand Hindi. We have many who cannot understand Hindi, but I would still play this song because I have played this song in an English country also where people don't understand Hindi at all. Now you see, you will still feel energy, and you need to tell me how do you feel after listening to the song. And people who can understand Hindi, I want you to sing along with it. Yes, I really want you to sing along with it. Come on, sing. Hey, did you really like the song? How many of you sang the song with me? If you sang the song with me, type S. Type S. S for Sushmita. Oh, many. Would you like to sing once again? Let's sing once again with a high energy this time. Don't know lyrics. Lyrics was coming, Geeta. Lyrics was coming here, written. Let's do it once again. 1, 2, 3. Let's start. I'll be singing along with you. Hey, thank you very much for singing this song with me, and thank you very much for joining this session. That also Saturday evening when you want to spend most time with your family. Thank you very much, and I'm sure you love this session. If you really love the session, next time whenever I do the session, do share with your relatives. Thank you very much for joining me here. Whenever we leave the session, we always leave with high five, and I want you to leave this session also with a high five. You just need to give me a high five. You need to turn on your video and give me the high five. Turn on the video and give me a high five. 1, 2. So how to give the digital high five? You need to bring your hand closer to me, like closer to the camera, and give the high five. 1, 2, 3. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining this. Thank you. Love you all.